Hi, everyone. Hello, Anne. Good to see you. You're very welcome. Let me know who's here if you'd like. Hi, Kate. Yay, Mind Garden people. Hi, Bridget. I'm so glad you could join. Hi, Katie. Katie, I've been meaning to figure out how to connect with you. If you want to, you can email me. Here. Yeah, feel free to reach out if you want to chat more about some of the stuff we've chatted about here. Dorothy, Lori, hello everyone, welcome. I kind of figured last week at some point that we could all use some kind of check-in today, no matter how things played out. And you don't need to get into all that stuff. Everybody's got different opinions and responses and reactions, and yeah, no matter what's going on our Wednesday or any given evening, we could always benefit from some pausing. Hi, Jim. Jim, thanks for sharing for me. It was really nice to see that when I opened up the Facebook group chat. I was like, oh no, someone else is doing a meditation tonight. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's me. So thank you so much for letting people know and for joining. And any of you Mind Garden people, feel free to follow this channel. I'm going to be doing more of my own stuff, but I'll still do our Fridays and I won't overlap with any of our Mind Garden meditations. So, and I'm also sorry I wasn't there for you guys last Friday. I just got the flu out of nowhere. I'm still kind of on the tail end. So forgive me if my breathing or coughing is raggedy. It's been hard to breathe through my nose, which I've realized that I've made good progress in mouth breathing or lack thereof because I've had to switch back. But yeah, it's nice to be here with all of you and connect in positive ways and take time to focus on our practice. You know, this mindfulness and meditation has a trendiness to it. Okay, I will take a look. Yeah, I'm horrible at looking at my Facebook. Actually, I stopped looking at Facebook in 2016. And now I'm remembering why. So, hi, Karen. Welcome. Karen, I sent some people your way for your yoga recently. Yeah. So, I was starting to say meditation and mindfulness has had a trendiness, which is fine. That's not bad. We all come by this practice however we do. And in more challenging times is when our practice is tested and when our practice can really be beneficial and come in handy and also be easy to neglect and step away from. Oh, awesome, Katie. Good stuff. Feel free to reach out. We'll chat. We'll see if we can get you some relief. So I have a very wise mentor who can't join tonight. Sometimes she joins Charlie. She's amazing. And I reached out to her this morning to say, words of wisdom, please. And I'll paraphrase what she said because her words are amazing. But we practice. This is not a time to falter with that. You know, we stay present with our bodies, with our own feelings, our own needs, and our peace and kindness, and staying focused on what the work is and what is becoming and not giving up. So, and I'm so glad you're here. Glad everyone's here, and anyone that watches this later, thanks, and I hope it helps. So yeah, let's settle in, and as per usual, we'll do about 20 minutes. Yeah, right? We don't give up. There's always setbacks, but we keep moving forward on the path of peace and love and kindness and patience. And yes, that might be a little flicker in the dark sometimes, but we don't give up on it as long as our hearts beat. So go ahead and get comfy. If you haven't already, get yourself set up for meditation, lying down or seated. And take a moment to just settle in, set whatever intention feels right to you, whatever it feels like your heart, mind, and body need. Yes, truly. Yeah, so settling in and giving ourselves permission for the next little bit here to take a break from all of the what ifs and the fears and the future and the this and the that, and just be in the present. That is the intention that I have for us tonight, is to just be present in this moment, present with each other, present with what is. Yes, excellent. We all have the ability to set our intentions, to choose our attitude and our perspective. We cannot choose our circumstances, and we can't choose the impact that those circumstances have on us, and we shouldn't deny the feelings that result. That's not healthy. We should validate those feelings, give them some healthy space, and then decide how we want to proceed. And Man's Search for Meaning is a great book by Viktor Frankl on this topic. I read it many, many years ago, probably 20 years ago, and found it really helpful. So if you're looking for some light reading, maybe give that a read if you haven't already. And in that spirit, let's just take some time to choose how we feel, choose our own attitude and how we'll proceed. So just inhaling deeply through the nose if you're able, and exhaling through the mouth, and a couple rounds of that cleansing breath on your own. With each inhale, breathing in the safe connection present. And with each exhale, just letting go. Letting go just for the moment. There will be time to assess what's in our control, what choices and power we have. And that time does not have to be right now. Right now, we can choose to let go at what's been tugging at us, what's been freaking us out. We don't have to let go of our beliefs, to let go of the responsibility in the moment or the weight of what's not in our control right now. Two more rounds of cleansing breath, really deep, big inhales, biggest all day. And big, noisy exhales, releasing and letting go. And settling into a natural breath. Go ahead and find some neck rolls. Nice and slow. And just notice if you've been holding tension anywhere. Let's scan around our head and neck, the jaw. I hold a lot of tension here. And maybe you're just breathing to any tension. Maybe you're going ahead and giving a little rub or tap, compassionate attention. Just notice where you've been holding stress today. and move or breathe to that area with the intention of moving the energy around. We do not need to store this. If it worked, if there was some benefit in stressing and storing tension, then I would say let's all do it together. But it just really doesn't. It doesn't help us prepare for whatever tasks may appear in front of us. So we actually have a better chance at helping or changing when we take care of ourselves and our bodies. So whatever you need to move, whatever you need to stretch. Ooh. And settling into stillness. And let's take a moment. We're going to take just a moment. And this is part of the practice to acknowledge and validate the uncomfortable feelings. We do not get rid of suffering by denying that it exists. That usually leads to more suffering. So we're not going to spend the whole time on this at all. But take a moment, and whether this is related to current events or whatever else is also going on in life that continues, take a moment to validate any painful, uncomfortable, difficult feelings that are present for you right now in your life. We are humans having a human experience. Our big brains and all our technology might tell us that that means we should be comfortable. And the reality is that life is just not always comfortable. We are creatures on this planet like all others. And while it would be nice if we all had comfort and safety, it's just really not guaranteed. So it is part of the human experience to feel pain and to suffer at times. And if we try to deny that or think that we shouldn't have that, then we can fall into thinking errors if something's wrong or I did something wrong. And just want to take a moment to acknowledge what is painful, what is difficult. And with a deep inhale, take a moment to scan the body and see where we might be storing that. Where do we feel that pain or difficulty? And how would it feel to have compassion for ourselves rather than going to, what did I do wrong? What could I do better? I am a human having a painful moment. And I see you. I see your pain, and it's okay. So a moment of self-compassion. Sometimes we push against that or it feels selfish or silly. But we do it for a friend or a loved one. We would say, I see you. I'm sorry you're feeling this. So giving that to ourselves. Nice deep full inhale. Expand those ribs and lungs all the way. Hold at the top. And exhale. See if you can release. See if any of those feelings are ready for you to let them go. Sometimes I actually ask myself, how much time do you need? How much time does this feeling or experience need? Does it need a minute? Does it need an hour? Does it not know yet? No answer's wrong. We don't want to rush it. We don't want to repress it. And we don't want to move in and dwell there either. Well, I hope we don't. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Scanning the body again. And just asking, where do you need attention? What part of you, what parts of you could use some care? As much as I hate being sick, I value the fact that it is this very clear reminder to me of chicken soup, tea, rest. We just don't always need that obvious reason. It is okay to say, I need this. I need some care. I need some attention. So when we're adults, sometimes we have to, a lot of the time, we may have to be the ones to give that to ourselves, and that's okay. We're capable of that. So just noticing what parts of you could use some care and attention, some acknowledgement, maybe some gratitude, and breathe, inhale to that part of your body, to your whole body. And exhale, seeing if you can release tension, all that stored stuff. And let's shift our attention to the breath. We're going to do some plain and simple breath work. So that's going to look like inhaling and exhaling. That's it. And when the mind wanders, use it as an opportunity to be a kind steward, not an abuser that says, "Where'd you go?" but a gentle, "Come on back. It's okay." So we're just focusing our attention on the physical sensation of the breath as it enters the nose. If you're able to inhale and exhale through the nose, I recommend that. But whatever feels most comfortable for you, most settled. Nice and slow, smooth and deep. And the intention being that we're choosing to spend time with ourselves as we are. We don't need anything else than to be. The fact that we are breathing is miraculous in itself. So we're just spending some time appreciating that. Even when this life is painful, even when what we witness is hard to watch, what we experience is hard to endure, we have this mysterious gift of being that no one can quite put their finger on, I don't think. It can feel like a curse at times. It is something unique to each one of you, your life. We can choose to treasure that. Inhaling deeply, recognizing you're alive. Exhaling, letting go of whatever does not serve you. Inhaling life. Exhaling peace. Inhaling the loving energy of this group and the people in it. And exhaling, giving that back. Inhaling, participating. And exhaling, participating. Inhaling gratitude. And exhaling faith. Maybe making your next inhale a little bit deeper. And the next exhale a little bit slower. We're taking this time to be present, to be connected, to appreciate that we're here. We're also taking this time to regulate our nervous system some, so the slowing of the breath helps slow down all of the stuff that tends to get keyed up. And even though it seems like that doesn't change anything, it does give us more space to see where we might be able to. And if nothing else, if everyone gave themselves this care, this time, where would we be? So perhaps we're doing our part. To not contribute. And to contribute. Deep inhale, feeling the air in your nose, maybe in your throat, maybe your lungs. Savor it. The exhale is guaranteed. The next inhale is not. So we have to appreciate every time it happens. Well, maybe not every time, but taking time to appreciate. I got another one. Taking a moment with your next inhale to think on those that have shared with you, mentors, loved ones. Taking a moment to just connect with what we've learned, what has taught us, who has taught us compassion, what lessons have been truly helpful to our authentic self. Take a moment to connect with that, to ground ourselves in the healthy context that exists for us. To Send gratitude. Gather in your next deep inhale and send some love out to those that need it. There'll be varying effects of different changes for different people. So sending some love and kindness out to those that may feel around the world, really, with all the different things, powerless, harmed, affected, sending love and strength and peace. Sending out our ripples, doing what we can. Gather up our next big inhale for the tougher one. Exhaling, sending loving kindness out to those we don't agree with, to those we don't understand, to those we judge, even to those that we think do harm or we know do harm. We cannot fight that with harm. We cannot fight that with hate. It's never worked. It's part of the problem. So seeing if we can find a place, if it feels okay. If it doesn't, it's all right. Get there when you're ready. But finding space for compassion, kindness, understanding when possible, and sending that out there. Gathering up your next deep inhale for an easier one. Sending loving kindness to everybody in this space, everyone that's listening. All of you that show up for yourselves, for each other, for those in your life. Just really strengthening that connection and energy that we have right now. It matters. Gathering up your next deep inhale. And exhaling, sending this love to yourself. Love, gratitude, acknowledgement, validation. Wherever you're at, however things are going, you are living your own authentic life. And that's a beautiful thing. So no matter what part of you tries to push against it, take this moment to acknowledge yourselves, your beautiful selves, all that you bring and all that you do. And maybe hands on heart. Deep inhale together. Big exhale and release together. Let go of what does not serve. 2 more. Bring your attention back to the present moment. Notice what you hear and feel and smell and see in your space. Stay in meditation if you want. There is no time limit. But I'm going to wrap up. And I truly thank all of you for existing, for being here. Nice blend of Mind Garden folks and other folks. I hope that this was helpful. Return to it whenever necessary. Thank you, Kate. Yes, I partly felt bad for missing you all Friday, but also, again, had a feeling we might need this. So I thank you all. Thanks for giving me the reason to hold myself accountable to this practice. It's so easy not to. Thanks, Ria. Nice to have you here. Always feel free to join. We'll be back on Mind Garden on Friday. Everybody, welcome my Aunt Bridget. She's amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Bridget, sometimes my dad joins. Fridays, my dad joins. Mimi Cooper joins. So, yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for promoting me. I appreciate you. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Lori. Thanks to everyone. Thanks, Anne. Good to have you all here. Yeah, we don't give up. We don't give up on the work. I had some strong feelings, but one clear message that I knew. What should I email you? Just email me and say hi, and then I'll respond because then I'll have your contact. We'll go from there. And it's okay if you're like, what are you talking about? And you don't have to if you don't want to. So just an invitation, no pressure. Yeah. So Bridget, a lot of these people show up Friday evening at I do an hour earlier, so 8:00 your time, but you're always welcome to join. And Dorothy, good to see you. Yeah, Bridget's the best. I won't elaborate, but I appreciate you greatly. All right, everyone. Yeah, Katie, reach out for sure. And anybody that feels like I have more stress and pain than I want, then feel free to reach out. I'm happy to point you in the right direction or offer the help I can. So take care, everyone. I'm going to go eat some food and relax. Yeah, all are welcome to join Mind Garden. Jim, I need to figure out how to send Anne a Facebook invite to get her in that group. I don't know how, so maybe we'll figure that out. All right. Appreciate you all too. Thanks, Dorothy. Yeah, more tea and rest. Love you, Karen. Thank you. I hope to be free for one of your yogas soon, for sure. Okay, take care, everyone. Do not give up. This is not the time that we do. Keep with the practice. It matters. I'll see you all in 2 days. Hopefully I'll sound better. And I hope you have a wonderful night.